In the wake of a storm, they are the survivors who are often left to fend for themselves. So many pets were left behind after both Hurricane Irma and Maria slammed into the U.S. Virgin Islands. As 10 News reporter Josh Sidorowicz shows you, a St. Pete pilot who has spent the past month flying supplies there is now returning with many of those animals to give them new homes or get them back to their owners.
They are just a true blessing to us.
Just 72 hours ago,
my slogan has always been, it takes a village.
This village was full, or so they thought. Did you ever imagine that you'd be adding 2 dogs to your family?
No.
2 pit mixes, Rocco and Roxy, now right at home here.
Oh, no.
What their lives were like before Hurricane Maria, Dawn Bilowski and her son Alex may never know. But after the storm, they were some of the many pets abandoned in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
They have no roof, they have no house to live in, they have no power, and they're going, how can I take care of this animal?
Sally Gear, co-founder of the nonprofit Island Dog Rescue, has been rounding up hundreds of those animals to bring stateside since the storm. Working with pilots from here to Virginia, she was able to connect with St. Pete pilot Jennifer Lockwood to get some of them, Rocco and Roxy included, on a flight into Florida just this past week. And the response?
I couldn't believe it.
Even before the plane was on the ground, they said they already had people waiting here to take some of those animals home.
Literally, we're taking photos of the dogs and kittens while we're loading them in the plane. And then somebody in the nonprofit's posting them online, and then we land, and there's people here to adopt them. 16
animals on board. All of them went home with someone, like Dawn and her son.
It was meant to be.
Who say they will foster the pups for now.
We're just a small piece to the puzzle.
But a big help.
However we could help, that's what I wanted to do.
In St. Pete, Josh Sidorowicz, 10 News.
Love that story, and we wanted to show you this too. Not all the animals being brought back needed new homes. This man from St. Croix was finally able to reunite with his beloved dog who was on that flight. How awesome is that? He was forced to leave the dog behind when he took a Mercy cruise off the island after the storm, and that cruise didn't allow pets on board.